to the CBC, where innovation, craftsmanship, and dedication take center stage. Tonight, we celebrate the extraordinary achievements of the projects that are shaping this great city. From our iconic skyline to bustling streetscapes, the spirit of our industry is the backbone of it all. And tonight, we honor those who go above and beyond to build a better, stronger Chicago. The Merit Awards represent the best in Chicago construction, a point of pride and respect for our industry. Year over year, it all comes down to this night. Welcome to the Merit Awards. And now, here's your host, Dan Gately.
Thank you so much. Good evening. Thank you, and good evening, everybody. Nice to see you again. It's so great to be back as your host this year. Welcome to the 69th presentation of the Chicago Building Congress Merit Awards. My name is Dan, and I'm very pleased to be your host again this evening. Welcome to the CBC board members, CBC members, sponsors, select teams, project teams, finalists, friends, and guests. Welcome, guests. We have an exciting night in store for you as we honor all of our incredible CBC Merit Awards finalists. It is going to be memorable, and to be sure it is, finalists, here is your photo op reminder. Please take a moment with your team and with your project partners before the evening ends to assemble with our photographer for a team photo. You can do it there at the Step and Repeat. You can do it anywhere around the place. Event images will be available on a CBC website, the CBC website, next week. So please do that. If you're wondering who the finalists are, you can access our digital program at any time by scanning the QR code on your tables. Every table has one. Some of you folks are holding it up right now for your tables. It's on your tabletop sign, and it's on other signage throughout this beautiful venue as well. Now, in just a few minutes, we will announce the winners in all the award categories. But first, it's my honor, it's my privilege to introduce the president of your Chicago Building Congress and to thank her for her dedicated service to the CBC. Please welcome to the stage Jan Bohonik.
Thank you, Dan. Well, good evening, everybody. It is amazing to see this crowd. Thank you so much for coming. As Dan said, I'm Jan Bohonik, president of the Chicago Building Congress and principal with FGMA. So this evening, we are here to celebrate the 69th Merit Awards. As an association, we are now in our 86th year, unique in that we bring all facets of the construction industry together. We offer numerous opportunities to our members and others, including this event held each year to celebrate design, construction, safety, and community impact. Many months go into planning this event. Thank you to Chicago Association Management, including Sarah, Kelly, Shelby, RJ, and the rest of the team. Also, we could not do this without our Merit Award committee members. There are many of you. Thank you to all of you. Couldn't do it without our volunteer judges or our Merit Award sponsors. I want to personally thank John Bunce, as he is our committee chair and the key to our success for this event every year. I'd like to acknowledge our sponsors this year now. Please let me read them out, and then we'll give them a round of applause. Our 3 social media sponsors, CTL Group, Core Construction, and Menconi Terrazzo. Our 4 refreshment sponsors, Livewire Construction, Krez Group, the Helm Group, and FGMA. Our registration sponsor, Davie Utility Services. Our silver sponsor, BlackRock Construction. And finally, our 2 platinum sponsors this evening. Thank you to Gilbane and Powering Chicago. We are grateful to all of our event sponsors tonight and to our annual member sponsors. Thank you to our members for your feedback and participation. It is great to see member and non-member alike networking this evening, strengthening existing relationships and creating new ones. It's important, and it's really why we're here for the CBC. If you're not a CBC member and you're interested, we welcome you. My term as president of the CBC is soon coming to an end, and I want to acknowledge and thank our CBC members and our board of directors. Our aim for the last couple of years has been simple: increase and diversify membership, offer high-quality, relevant programming that provides a networking platform to build relationships, and provide leadership development for young construction professionals. Thank you, CBC Board of Directors, for your incredible engagement and support. Would all of you raise your hands today, please? Higher. In the past 2 years, we have worked together to embark on strategic planning, taking an in-depth look at the organization and positioning for our future, intent on offering great opportunities to serve our membership. Thank you to Breakthrough Results, Evie and Tom Caprell, for leading us through that effort. We established the Women's Special Interest Group with our first event in May of 2024. Founders of the women's group are here include Evie Caprell, Joanne Holman, Sarah Flock, Heather Rice, Christine Dahl, Amanda Wood, and myself. We have added committee opportunities and increased our Discovery peer group offerings. We have also expanded our board of directors, bringing new ideas and energy. There are numerous other accomplishments. Thank you to the board of directors and to our members. I'm so proud of this organization. One other change that the board has made was to institute a president-elect position. I am very pleased to bring to the stage Sean Harris, our president-elect and president of Livewire Construction and BlackRock Construction. Sean?
So there's a story behind the hat, and I'll tell you in a minute. So, first of all, Jan, thank you very much, and thank you for your leadership, and welcome to the Academy Awards of Construction in Chicago. First of all, I want to say thank you all for coming tonight. We really appreciate the support, and I'd also like to say this board, went out on a limb and they chose a president-elect in me. Many of you that may know me already know that, I come from an organization called BECO, Black Contractors, Owners, and Executives. That was an organization that I founded and became the founding president of, and that organization is thriving now, and it's on its 5th president in almost 10 years as an organization. So very proud of that. So with the CBC, kind of seeing what I did over there, they said, okay, hey, how about coming over here and doing the same thing? I said, well, absolutely. It's a couple things that, I might have to tweak. So like my first executive order would be, that's funny, executive order. You might have to wear a nice hat, right? Next year, I want to see a few hats. I want it to be the Roaring 20s in here, right? The board also challenged me to look dapper tonight, so that's where the hat kind of came from and the ascot. So first assignment accomplished. My second executive order, to make this organization as thriving, as bustling as BECO was, we have to have some soul food in here, people. All right? We might hide it in a casserole or a quiche, but I'm telling you, it will be some soul food in here next year, and that kept the people coming to those events. So I'm just very excited. I'm very happy to be a part of this organization, to lead this organization into a time where we're past COVID and we're looking to be engaged. We're looking to wrap our arms around one another and start to build this city and our relationships together once again. So, to my notes. as president, during my first term, my mission is to continue to have great programming like we've had in the past. This board is excited. We have chairs of our boards and committees that are doing a fantastic job coming up with new ideas. And there's tons of energy around the organization about what's to happen in the future. So I'm here to make sure that these same things that started and founded this organization long ago with community and great ideas and us coming together to be one in this city and make this city a great city to do construction stays alive during my presidency. So one of the new ideas that we have is 2 new awards. The first award is the Community Impact Award. You'll hear more about that during the presentation of the awards. And the second award is the Equity Champion Award. And for those of you that presented on these awards, we are so proud and so happy to have folks excited about these awards, and we're looking to have these awards showcased for years to come. So, I think I've said enough, and I'll let us get on with the show. Dan, let's go ahead and get the Merit Awards started for this year. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. President. Collard greens next year. Collard greens.
He said collard greens next year.
I look forward to it. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Sean. And yes, many thanks to all of our generous sponsors who make this evening possible. But before we get to the awards, and we're getting there, we have just a couple of more thank yous before we begin tonight. First, our sincere gratitude to the firm of Holland & Knight for once again graciously serving as the venue for our multiple judging sessions this year. Please give them a round of applause. Holland & Knight. Couldn't do it without you. And some of you may be wondering, how does the judging process work? Some of you know, most of you know, but I'll do a quick recap. Starting in the fall of each year, the CBC takes submissions for the Merit Awards. The project submitter chooses a category for their project, which must have had a completion date within the past 3 years. Then in early February, volunteer judges from across the industry gather together to review the applications and to choose our finalists based on the following criteria: design creativity, project challenges and complexity of construction, safety record, and impact on the community and inclusion. Then in mid-March, we assemble more volunteer judges, and the project teams are invited to provide short, in-person presentations. And the judges ask questions after each presentation. After all the projects in each category have been presented, the judges meet privately to deliberate and make their selections of the winner. It takes 3 days of judging across all the categories for the process to be completed, and the winner in each category is kept a complete secret until tonight. So with that, we want to acknowledge our amazing volunteer judges, all the CBC members from a wide range of construction and design fields throughout Chicagoland. I ask you to please stand if you served as a volunteer judge this year. Please rise for a round of applause, a warm round of applause, because your work is important. Couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much, judges. Thank you, judges. And we also thank John Bunce, the CBC Merit Awards chairman. John, where are you? Are you right there by the stage? Okay, thank you, John, who will help to present the awards tonight, and whose guidance keeps this program going each year. Round of applause for John and the entire Merit Awards committee. John. Joining John as our other presenter of awards tonight will be CBC President-elect Sean Harris. Thank you, Sean. We just met you. Looking forward to seeing you up here. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, please take a look around you. Look to your left, look to your right, look at the people seated across from you at the table. Gathered in this room tonight are the top of the line in the Chicago area design and construction world. Please give yourselves a huge round of applause. Pretty impressive group. Now here's how the process will go tonight. We'll go category by category, as always. Our finalists will be introduced by on the video screens, and then I'll open the golden envelope, which will be presented to me, and reveal the winner. Winning project teams, you're going to come up on stage right, right up this ramp or the stairs. You'll receive your award, and we'll take a quick photo of everyone. And then one member of your team will have the opportunity to step up to the mic and say a few words. We implore you to keep your comments on the brief side, just to keep things moving, but come up and say a few words if you would like. And then you'll exit stage left for another photo in front of our CBC backdrop, the step and repeat there on the side of the stage, before returning to your seats. And we'll keep that rhythm going through the categories, and at the end of the night, we'll celebrate with dessert, more drinks. But for now, let the awards begin. Here we go. Our first Merit Awards category of the night is commercial construction under $50 million. This year's finalists are
Commercial construction under $50 million. Ironworkers Local 63 Training Center, with a project team of Skyline Construction, Gensler, and Ironworkers Local 63. University of Illinois Foundation Philanthropy Center, with a project team of Berglund Construction and Perkins Eastman. Chicago Joint Public Safety Outdoor Scenario Village, Police and Fire Phase 2, with a project team of Berglund Construction. Comer Exchange, with a project team of Norcon.
And now, the winner in the commercial construction under $50 million category is, thank you, RJ, Chicago Joint Public Safety Outdoor Scenario Village, Police and Fire Phase 2. Would our winners please come and join us on the stage?
It's often said anybody can design anything and anybody can build anything, but it really takes a team dedicated to understand the importance of community engagement, the importance of engaging the local aldermen, but also different stakeholders and advisory groups throughout the process to be accountable and to be available. And what do I mean by that? That means that where community residents were interested in working, community residents were provided opportunities to work on the project. And then before you know it, the workforce becomes a reflection of the community, and that's a great deal of pride that we take. Hey man, I only have 60 seconds. All right, just wanted to say thank you very much. The fact that we're here with all of you, I think everyone in the room wins, and I think being part of a bigger team matters, making a difference matters, having a project that is transformative, that does impact the community, where we bring first responders in the community together to share a meal, to talk about careers, to talk about the project, makes a big difference. Fred Berglund, thank you very much for all the hard work. Ernest, where are you? Ernest, thank you very much. A true joint venture. Fred, thank you for having the vision to bring Ernest Brown on your team with you. So thank you, everybody.
Congratulations. Very, very exciting, very cool. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our next category is commercial construction over $50 million. This year's finalists are
Commercial construction over $50 million. 10 and 120 South Riverside redevelopment phases 1 and 2, with a project team of Gilbane Building Company, Hines, Ivanhoe Cambridge, the real estate group of CDPQ, SCB, and CBRE. The Field Studios, with a project team of Bully and Andrews, Gensler, Nickport Ventures, Erup MEPFP and Structural, Site Design, RTM Engineering, Kelso Burnett, Automatic Mechanical, Terry Plumbing, Hill Fire Protection, M&R Electronic Systems, Lejeune Steel, Advanced Precast Company, Anning Johnson Company, and Berger Contractors. 1237 West Division, with a project team of Walsh Construction, Logistics Property Company, Right Way Huggins, Ware Malcolm, DCI Engineers, V3, and Ivis Ryan Group.
And now the winner in the category of commercial construction over $50 million is the Fields Studios. Please join us on stage.
"75% of the film industry is actually supported by small businesses that are less than 10 people. And so as we build this infrastructure to bring more productions in from outside of the state, it's really going to elevate those businesses in both Chicago and the surrounding areas. And so we're able to bring them in for a variety of different reasons and provide an economic boost to the neighborhood. It also provides workforce development for the neighborhood. The production industry is supported by high-paying union jobs. And so for us having a facility where people can come and be trained to learn about the different jobs and roles that they could have within the industry, it provides a new avenue for those people in the community to get involved in an industry that otherwise didn't exist in Illinois.
All right, we just want to thank everyone at the CBC involved in judging for the honor of this. We were excited to bring the first purpose-built stages to Chicago and are excited to keep working with the community to build the industry up and continue to grow that within Chicago.
Bravo, well said. Congratulations. And while they head to the step and repeat for a photo op, our third category tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're rocking and rolling, is education. This year's finalists are
Education. Oak Park and River Forest High School Project 1, with a project team of FGMA, Pepper Construction, Oak Park and River Forest High School District 200, 3F Corporation, A1 Roofing Company, Absolute Fire Protection Incorporated, Airport Electric Company, All American Exterior Solutions Incorporated, American Electric Construction Company, LLC, Bully and Andrews, C.R. Leonard Plumbing and Heating, Consolidated Flooring of Chicago, Cyberdyne Masonry, Diversify Plus, Doherty Construction, Garby Ironworks, Hargrave Builders, Jensen's Plumbing and Heating, Cone Incorporated, and Rasco Mason Contractors. Aero Therapeutic Center, with a project team of Legat Architects, Aero Special Education Cooperative District 806, IHC Construction, IMEG, Grafe Engineering, Erickson Engineering, Hitchcock Design Group, Mackesy and Associates, Wells Concrete, Hargrave Builders, Whited Brothers, Lakeshore Glass, Cole Construction, Landworks, and ARJO. New Trier High School, Eastside Academic and Athletic Project, with a project team of Pepper Construction, New Trier High School, White & Company, Amsco Engineering, Zulk Josephs Fabricators, A1 Group, Kiefer USA, Abbey Construction, Charland Electric, and Amber Mechanical. Chicago Jesuit Academy Renovation and Expansion, with a project team of Walsh Construction, SCB, Chicago Jesuit Academy, DBHMS, Simpson, Gumpertz and Hager, Site Design Group, Ardmore Roderick, Shen, Milsom and Wilkie, Next Step Design, Designs for Dignity, and Cushing Company.
And the winner in the education category is, thank you, RJ, Aero Therapeutic Center. Please join us on stage to accept your award.
Every decision we made was centered around functional elements and cost-effective measures. And where we want to spend the money is where the students are touching and connecting with the building. We're interested in the support of this client because what an effort, right? Over 20 years, they were imagining what they could do to support these students, and we were just helping them get there. So we think the Merit Award goes to these families. These 11 districts made the commitment that these students would not be considered other, and that they would have an environment as good or better than any school in the state. And what we've heard is it may be in the nation too. Like, this is a prototype of how you can support special ed. And it's not about design, it's about caring for these students.
Everybody expects me to cry because this is the most meaningful project I've ever been a part of. To make a space for children that never are treated as equal. And to have a client like Jimmy Gunnell and Maggie Lisniak, who are so compassionate about the people they serve, it was a pleasure to work on this, and it's really a heartfelt project. So, and thank you for recognizing that. We appreciate the CBC and all the judges, so thank you so much.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember you can follow along in our digital program by scanning the QR code on your tabletop sign, if you'd like to do that. And now, the first of two new awards this year for, I'll do a quick introduction. This is the Community Impact Award. All right, and as the finalists for this award appear on screen, a little bit about this new award, a little information for you. This award recognizes outstanding projects that have significantly improved the quality of life in economically disadvantaged areas. And those project teams that create job opportunities, support local businesses, stimulate growth in underserved areas, engage with local community planning and implementation processes, and reflect the diversity of the community served. These projects are all great examples of the transformative power of enriching developments in underserved Chicagoland communities. Now, to help me present the award, please welcome to the stage CBC IDEA Committee Chair Lynn Smith and immediate past Chair John Sater. Joe. I apologize, it's Joe. Welcome, Lynn. Is Joe with us? Oh, good. And the winner in the category of the Community Impact Award is Comer Exchange. Please join us on stage to receive your award.
We are changing lives by simply providing an opportunity, not charity. These are individuals who want to work hard, who want to show up, and providing that opportunity is all they want. And we're seeing the harvest thus far. Last year in 2024, as the building was being constructed, instead of waiting, We went into this neighborhood, we recruited, we got training providers, and we concluded last year having trained 47 individuals and placing 42 people in part-time and full-time capacities where they're making a pro rata of $24 an hour or $50,000 annually, including benefits. And this is something that we have not seen, especially in Chicago, seen ever. It is exciting what we are building because the scale is scalable, right? When we think about scaling economies, this can not only happen on the south and west side of Chicago, it can happen all throughout Chicago and through the US. And this is the model for change, and we are excited about it.
Thank you, everyone, for the award. Comer has been a long-term client of ours for 15 years, and Olu, our client from Exchange, couldn't be here tonight. They're having their yearly fundraiser for their nonprofit, so they decided to raise some money instead of come be recognized. So thanks, everyone, and we appreciate it. Bye.
Very cool. The excitement continues to build. Our fifth category this evening is residential. This year's finalists are, take a look at the screens.
Residential. The Foglia Residences, with a project team of McShane Construction Company, McShane Ashlower Joint Venture, Brinshore Development, the Chicago Lighthouse, and LBBA. Encuentro Square Apartments, with a project team of Leopardo, All Construction, and Canopy Architecture and Design. Solvere, with a project team of Gilbane Building Company, Willow Bridge Property Company, Valerio DeWalt Train Associates, Thornton Tomasetti, and V3 Companies. 1000M, with a project team of Jan, Time Equities and JK Equities, McHugh Construction, Magnuson Klemenchik, and Cullen Construction Management.
And now the winner in the residential category is, thank you, sir, the Foglia Residences. Please join us on stage to receive your award.
We want to empower people to be able to succeed at whatever it is they want to do. And that starts from the top down. And I'm very fortunate to work at McShane, where those values are instilled in everyone. And watching people grow and succeed during the course of a project or over the course of years is really rewarding to watch somebody start at a certain level and be able to move up and most times exceed the expectations that everyone had set.
Thanks, everybody. This is a great win. Very excited for this, and who it really is for is the Chicago Lighthouse and the population they serve. This is the first project of its kind in the U.S., and we think it's the only kind in the U.S. It's supported by low-income housing tax credits, and it provides housing to the visually impaired and allowing them to live independently. So it's a huge win for them. I just want to thank the entire team here of McShane and Ashlar Construction, LBBA, and obviously the Chicago Lighthouse and Brinshore Development, who teamed with them to develop this project. Thanks again.
And as the team heads off to the step and repeat to have their photos taken, our next award category is Renovation and Adaptive Reuse under 20 million. This year's finalists are on screen.
Renovation and Adaptive Reuse under 20 million. North Shore Congregation Israel, with a project team of Valenti, Eckenhoff Saunders, North Shore Congregation Israel, Asher Brothers, Diversify, RG Construction, and TH Snyder. Northside Housing and Supportive Services Non-Congregate Shelter, with a project team of Valenti, Gensler, Chicago Department of Housing, Chicago Department of Family and Support Services, Northside Housing and Supportive Services, Tandem Ventures, Menconi Terrazzo, Premium Concrete, Midwest Masonry, A1 Roofing, M&R Electronics, IMEG, and Jillian Fry. Waukegan Carnegie Library, with a project team of Bergland Construction. Go Green Community Fresh Market, with a project team of Wheeler Kearns Architects, Ujamaa Construction, Inspect Incorporated, DBHMS, Terra Engineering, and Lux Papali.
And now the winner in the category of Renovation and Adaptive Reuse under 20 million is Northside Housing and Supportive Services Non-Congregate Shelter. Please join us on stage to receive your award. Congratulations.
This project could have died 1,000 times. But at each one of those 1,000 times, someone stepped up and made sure it didn't. And that's the real reason this project deserves the award, because we wanted to make sure that 70 men had a place to sleep, and everyone, every step of the way, made sure that happened.
Hello, everybody. I'm Pete Marchese. I am the board president of Northside Housing. Thanks to the design work of Gensler and the incredible construction work of Valenti, we are the proud owners of the first, I believe, truly beautifully constructive and designed homeless shelter in the city of Chicago. And thanks to the City Department of Housing, there are 4 more that are going to be built just like ours in our model. We're a big shelter. We will house 70 people every single night. And when the weather gets cold, we opened up the community room to 20 people. So we house up to 90 people every night. And that makes a dent in the homeless population in Chicago. So to get a homeless shelter award for something like this, we are so truly, truly grateful to the team from Gensler, Valenti, Department of Housing, and everyone else who's on this stage tonight. So thank you very much.
Congratulations. Remember, again, ladies and gentlemen, you can follow along in our digital program by scanning the QR code on your tabletop sign. Our next category is the second of two new awards this year, the Equity Champion Award. As the finalists award appear on screen, I'll give you a little bit of background information about this new award. For years, the Merit Awards have incorporated these values in the judging of each category. And now this new award recognizes project teams that have demonstrated exceptional commitment to promoting inclusion, diversity, and equity and accessibility. The Equity Champion Award recognizes those project teams that implemented programs that foster diversity and inclusion within the workplace, that execute creative and effective strategies that help address and overcome barriers to equity, that incorporate community outreach and partnerships that promote inclusivity and support underrepresented groups. We celebrate these projects and not only acknowledge your achievements, but the CBC hopes this will support the industry to continue and to strive for a more inclusive future. Once again, to help me present the award, please welcome to the stage CBC IDEA Committee members Lynn Smith and Joe Sater. And now, the winner this year in the Equity Champion Award category is Chicago Joint Public Safety Outdoor Scenario Village Police and Fire Phase 2. Please join us on stage to receive your award.
If people that are in charge don't look like the community that we're working in, that could be a challenge. But if the leadership is a reflection of the communities that we're working in, then most likely the workforce and the trades that are working are also going to be a reflection of that community. And that creates energy, that creates a culture of positivity, that creates a culture of collaboration. And this project was not without challenges. I think during the interview I did say that nothing we do is easy, but I can tell you that everything we do is worth it. And this project was worth it because of the investment in the community. And I think those are the intangibles that matter, not just the construction of the different props, not just who was on the project building, but the effect that it has on the community in an area that was underserved for a long time. And that's the courage that it took from our political leaders and our design builder and the Public Building Commission and its staff and its Board of Commissioners to bring this project to reality.
Wow. 2 awards for the same project in one night. You know, it was a pleasure to talk to the police and firemen and what they wanted to see. And it is, if you haven't been by that campus, it is a huge campus, and it's for training to ensure that our police and firemen, when they go into a building or when they go into a place that is unfamiliar, that they have the training and the background and have gone through it before. And that's what this project does. Thank you very much.
Now, our 9th category is healthcare. Watch the screens for this year's finalists, please.
Healthcare. The Joan and Paul Rubschlager Building, Rush University Medical Center, with a project team of HDR, Jacobs, RUMC, and Power Ujamaa. PCC Community Wellness Center, with a project team of Mansk Diekman Thompson, The Structural Shop, Salas O'Brien, Architectural Consulting Engineers, Saville and Associates, Futurity, Caldwell Engineering, Ujamaa Construction, Haligonian Construction Consulting, PCC Community Wellness Center, and Applied Ergonomics. Esperanza Health Centers, Brighton Park South, with a project team of Mortensen, Esperanza Health Centers, Urban Works, and McNitt Consulting. Northwestern Medicine Old Irving Park Outpatient Center, with a project team of Cannon Design, Power Construction, Northwestern Medicine, Terra Engineering, TLC Consulting Engineers, and Lawson Associates.
And the winner in the category of healthcare is Esperanza Health Centers, Brighton Park South. Please join us on stage to accept your award.
We poured our hearts and souls into this because we care so much about the community that we serve. And we think we delivered something that is really going to be life-changing for many people on the Southwest side. We also hope that it's going to be catalytic for Esperanza and help us continue to invest in our community, continue to lift up people who've been left behind in the healthcare system. And winning this award would allow us to go out and shout to the community, look, we've done something that's beautiful, and that's been recognized by other people, people who know about construction, people who know about good buildings. That would mean the world to us. Thank you so much. I can't say enough to the Chicago Building Congress for this award. Everything we do at Esperanza is designed to bring hope to the community. This building really does that through a community center, a senior center, a cafe, a garden, a multitude of things that aren't really always available on the southwest side of Chicago. So thanks and congratulations to our team, Mortensen, McNitt, and Urban Works. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
Until I hear otherwise. All right. Our 10th category of the night is infrastructure or industrial construction. This year's finalists are
Infrastructure or industrial construction. O'Hare 21 Terminal 5 Parking Garage, with a project team of AECOM Hunt Clayco BOA Joint Venture, Chicago Department of Aviation, and SCB. Damon Green Line Elevated CTA Station, with a project team of FH Passion, SN Nielsen and Associates, Perkins and Will, Simpson Gooperts and Hager, Facet Engineering, Millhouse Engineering and Construction, RME, Arcadis US, Aldridge Electric, Metropolitan Steel, Christopher Glass and Aluminum, Specialty Construction, Stallworth Underground, Vision Painting and Decorating Services, Chicago Department of Transportation, NIC Solutions, GC Roofing, and J.A. Watts. Roofing Membrane Manufacturing Plant, Project Transformation, with a project team of Clayco.
And the winner in the infrastructure or industrial construction category is Damon Green Line Elevated CTA Station. Come on up and receive your award, please.
The station had its first true test of its functionality a few weeks after it opened when the Democratic National Convention was held at the United Center last August. The city was able to showcase their effort to transform the community with a new innovative transportation hub, and attendees from all over the nation were able to see the new Damon Green Line station. We hope that the Damon Green Line station will continue to serve the surrounding neighborhood and help spur economic growth and new opportunities for the community for decades to come.
Building Congress for selecting our project as one of its Merit Award winners. It's truly an honor to accept this award tonight. This was a special project to be a part of, not only because of the unique construction challenges we had to overcome or its visually stunning design, but because this is a station that's going to have a lasting impact on the near West Side community for decades to come. It's projects like this where you know you'll have a positive impact on the community that are always the most rewarding to work on. I also want to say thank you to our partners that made this project possible, CDOT and CTA for giving us the opportunity to work on this project, Perkins and Will for designing one of the most iconic looking CTA stations in the city of Chicago, all of our subcontractors that brought this project to life, and finally, a big thank you to my project team who persevered with all their hard work and dedication throughout the entire project. I want to say thank you to everyone and appreciate being up here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Our next category is Interior Build-Out. This year's finalists are
Interior Build-Out. Confidential firm with a project team of Clune Construction, IA Interior Architects, RLE Partners, Stantec, MKA International, Imperial Woodworking, Parenti Woodwork, Titan Electric, Marin Electric Company, and F.E. Moran. Pursuit Collection Navy Pier, Flyover in Chicago, with a project team of Epstein, Flyover Attractions, McHugh Construction, Brogent Technologies, Cardosi Kuiper Design Group, Envoy, Craftwork Living Technologies, Erup US, and Burnham Nationwide. Pepper Construction Headquarters, with a project team of Pepper Construction and Perkins and Will.
And now, the winner in the category of Interior Build-Out, Pursuit Collection Navy Pier Flyover in Chicago. Please join us on stage to receive your award.
The Believe Chicago experience allows real Chicagoans to see themselves on the big screen. It stars the Soul Children of Chicago, a fantastic children's choir. They are in each of the show spaces and in the ride itself. You get to see them perform in the Chicago Theater. You see the guy that sells hot dogs at Wrigley, and it's really him. You see the guy at the Manny's Deli counter, and it's really him. You see people in their own neighborhoods just going about their daily lives. The whole Believe Chicago experience is a love letter to the city of Chicago, starring real Chicagoans. It's something I'm immensely proud to have been a part of.
Thank you so much to the Chicago Building Congress on behalf of the entire Flyover Chicago team. This was truly a collaborative effort led by Flyover Creative, including Epstein Architecture and Engineering, dozens of companies, and literally hundreds of people. McHugh Construction orchestrated an incredibly complex project in the Family Pavilion at Navy Pier with an international construction crew. We think this place is truly a special gift to the city of Chicago. If you haven't been, please go. It's really, really fun. Just thank you so much.
Congratulations. And now, picking up a great category, renovation and adaptive reuse over 20 million. Keep your eyes on the screens for this year's finalists, please.
Renovation and adaptive reuse over 20 million. 1357 North Elston redevelopment with a project team of Lamar Johnson Collaborative, R2, Blue Star Properties, Forefront Structural Engineers Incorporated, IMEG, Omni Ecosystems, 16 on Center, HBRA Architects, AMS Industries, Abco Electrical, and Ventric Mechanical Systems. Shed Aquarium's Experience Evolution Phase 2, preparing shed for the next century of service. With a project team of Klein and Hoffman, Pepper, Brown and Moman Joint Venture, Valerio DeWalt Train, Shed Aquarium, Mechanical Service Associates, and JLL. Art in Motion, with a project team of Wheeler Kearns Architects, Ujama Construction, Enspect Incorporated, Terra Engineering, DBHMS, Primera Engineers, Site Design Group, and Polymath Design.
And the winner in the renovation and adaptive reuse over 20 million category is, thank you, sir, Shed Aquarium's Experience Evolution Phase 2, preparing shed for the next century of service. Please join us on stage to receive your award, if you would.
In our building itself, just normalizing that kind of community engagement, normalizing a process that invites community members in to play with us, to look at our exhibits in advance, and to help us make them stronger so that people can have an even better experience and a more educational experience. Because at the end of the day, the more people who we touch with our experience and our content are more people who are likely to act on behalf of the aquatic world when they leave our building. And that is, that's what we're here for.
Wow, thank you so much, Chicago Building Congress, for this recognition. This complex and intricate project really is a project of a lifetime to work on. The award truly marks an enormous collaboration between this team of amazing consultants and design professionals. It's just been a fabulous journey, and we're so grateful for the opportunity to be able to collaborate truly with an inspiring client like the Shed Aquarium, and be a part of the transformation of the aquarium for the next century in order to fulfill their mission, sparking curiosity, compassion, and conservation of the aquatic world. Lastly, we need to thank all of our family. They might not be here, but without their support, this project wouldn't be what it is. We sincerely hope that you will plan a visit to the shed and you can experience the evolution for yourself. Thank you so much.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't have it in me. I have fish puns swimming through my head. But many tanks to that last group. It's like a school of fish, right, John? Right. That's what he said. Our 2025 Merit Awards final category before dessert is hospitality. This year's finalists are, woo is right, woo, double woo. This year's finalists are, watch the screens, please.
Hospitality. Hyatt Regency McCormick Place Public Space Renovation, with a project team of Walsh Construction, the Metropolitan Pier and Exposition Authority, Gensler, Stantec, Alpine Demolition Service, MECCOR, Escarpita Construction, CS Woodwork, Contract Flooring, Diversify, All-Tech Decorating, Continental Painting, Chi-Town Plumbers, AMS Industries, JMS Electric, and Everlights. Ryu Plaza Hotel Chicago, with a project team of W.E. O'Neill Construction, Chad Huber, Adrian Robertson, Mitchell Lovejoy, Steve Rogers, Jim Elvert, Mike Mendoza, Brittany Glover, and Chad Ramsey. The Study at the University of Chicago, with a project team of Hullabird and Root, JT Megan, Hospitality 3, IMEG, Forefront Structural Engineers, Terra Engineering, Terracon Consultants, Lurch Bates, Site Design Group, Studio NYL, Amsco Engineering, Greener Engineering, and United Analytical Services.
And now the winner in the category of hospitality is, thank you, RJ, Ryu Plaza Hotel, Chicago. Please join us on stage to receive your award.
This building completes the street. It removes this empty site. It put a beautiful building, so it reflects the quality of the community. They come to the bar, they come to the lobby, they come to the terrace above, you know. It's very pleasant to have this building in the street. So it adds to the community as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege to introduce Lucien Lagrange.
Thank you very much. And I'm thinking maybe I should do this in French, if you want me to. Anyway, I think the secret of the beauty of what we've done with RU is that the client really wants quality and beauty, and we responded to that. So I really want to thank you, the client, to let me do what I did. And it's a great addition to Chicago. Thank you.
Congratulations and a heartfelt thank you to everyone here who submitted projects, our incredible finalists, and to tonight's winners. Thank you all. With your work and your dedication, we are truly building something remarkable together. You are truly building something remarkable together. And now, a quick note for our finalists. If you make your way to the concrete room, you'll see the walls are lined with magnetized posters. Many of you were examining those as you came in and had drinks. As a keepsake, finalists are welcome to take their project poster home with them at the end of the evening. Very cool thing. Or have a picture taken by our photographer with your poster. A final expression of very sincere gratitude to our event sponsors, BlackRock Construction, Core Construction, CTL Group, Davey Utility Services, Krez Group, FGMA, the Helm Group, Livewire Construction, and Mencotti Terrazzo. Finally, our two platinum sponsors this evening. Thank you both, Gilbane and Powering Chicago. Big applause for our sponsors, please. This concludes our 2025 CBC Merit Awards ceremony. Desserts are available. Be sure to grab one on the way out. And don't forget to stop by one of our CBC photo walls to snap a commemorative photo. Thank you for being here. We look forward to seeing you all next year for the 70th annual CBC Merit Awards. Good night.